friends, welcome to your 2020 dated insert weekly B6 ring flip through. I am so excited to finally be sharing these weekly inserts with you. I have 19 options here, and I just want to share that even though I am showing off the B6 rings in this moment, the layouts that you're going to see here are pretty much going to look the same for B6 rings, B6TN, A5 rings, personal wide rings, and mini happy planners. So if you're in any of those sizes, this is essentially what you will be looking at when you go to order. And just keep in mind that B6 ring, B6TN, and A5 ring are all using EC size columns. So that's columns that are 1.5 inch across. And if you're looking at any of the smaller sizes like personal wide ring or mini happy planner, they are going to be a little bit more narrow, and that is just to make them fit on the insert, which is slightly less wide. But let's dive right into it because I do have 19 different insert options in Dated for you for 2020, and I'm so excited. These are all of my week on 2-page options. You will note that at the beginning of all of my week on 2-page options, I do include corresponding monthly pages. So if you're ordering Q1, for example, you're going to get January, February, and March right before you head into the actual weekly pages. So that is going to be the same across all of my inserts. I'm not going to show you it every time, but I did want you to know that the monthly option or the monthly pages do come with this insert, just so that you can pre-plan your weeks out a little bit. But this first layout here, let's just jump right into it, is a box layout. It's really sleek. You've got your months up at the top, the days across the top header. These are sized so that your EC sized sticker kits are going to work perfectly in it. And it's just a really beautiful layout. So there is layout number 1. We're just going to fast forward. Layout number 2, again, has that monthly pages at the beginning. And this is my go-to weekly layout. It is a half column option, and at the bottom here what you have is a to-do box, a notes box, and then if I zoom in real close here, maybe you'll be able to see there is actually a dot grid in this. It's super duper light printed so that you don't actually see it, but it's great for lettering and making your to-do list. It makes it look like you can write straight without actually needing lines, even though the dots kind of act as lines. So that is an update. My previous dot grid was pretty heavy-handed, so I have lightened it quite a bit on all of these inserts, and you will notice that. So here is the half blank option. I also carry this in a half lined option. If you prefer lines for writing, you can have them. Again, dot grid in this box. This box is always going to be a dot grid, but lines in all the other columns. And then if you are a kind of person that needs times along with your lines, well, I have that option too. And you should note that these times are in 2-hour increments. So we go 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that is a 2-hour increment on the half column option. You will see on the full column option, it goes in hourly increments. So that's your last of the half column options. And then we flop into full column options. So I do offer a full column blank layout, which is really great if you've got incredibly busy days. This is a great layout. Or if you like doing kind of like those color block spreads, this is just a really fun one to play with. And then I also have a lined option in full column, as well as lined timed. So let me zoom in here for you to see these times. Again, like I mentioned, this one is an hourly increment. So you go 8, 9, 10, all the way down to 9 o'clock at night. Now on the weekends, it is slightly more limited, and it does go back to the 2-hour increments because they are a stacked weekend. So you get from 8 to 6 p.m. in 2-hour increments on your weekends. Hopefully they are not as busy. If they are, I have done this before where I have moved Monday and Tuesday on top of each other and done Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, with a little bit of stickers, you can do anything with these inserts. So there is that. And that is the end of the first series of inserts. So these are basically like my regular style inserts, and you can see they all feature fun patterns for the covers. Really love these colors. I mean, these patterns, sorry. Then we switch into my script layouts. Now you will notice that for the script layout, the monthly setup is a little bit different. It's a little bit more delicate. It's a little bit more whimsical even, and just a little bit lighter. However, you should know that from insert to insert, the actual size of the monthly is basically the same. So if you buy a sticker kit for your B6 monthly, it's going to work in any of these layouts, included the doodle version. So you will see the doodle one in just a second. So let's get into some of these script layouts. So they're going to be very similar to what you've already seen, but obviously they're in a script format instead. With the script format, I've taken out that top bar with the months, and I've actually just incorporated the months into the date headers themselves. So you get Monday, January 6th, Tuesday, January 7th. And if you're thinking, what, it goes from January to March? No, it's because I only printed out the first 10 pages. So you're seeing the first 5 and the last 5, because that's how booklets work. So, but if I flip back here, it does go in order, I swear. But I figured I should point that out. So there is your half column option in script. Again, if you like full columns, I got you covered. We've got half blank, full blank. I also did a full graph option for my friends that like having lines as guides. The graph is a really great option. And then I also did it in a box layout. So any of the ways that you like to plan vertically, I have you covered. Now, if you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of vertical layouts, Bess, but you said something about horizontal. Yes, I did. I did also rework my horizontal layouts to offer dates. So with the horizontal ones, you are going to get the months up at the top again, and then you're just getting the dates next to the day of the week. So that is what that one looks like. And then I do also have it in a half option. So you can either get your week across the 2 pages, or you can get a week stacked onto 1 page and a blank left side page. This is great because it gives you so much space to do whatever you need over here. And then this kind of like focuses in on each day, and I will tell you, I paid special attention to the dimension of these boxes, at least for B6 size. I cannot guarantee it across all the sizes, but in B6 size, the size of these columns, if you will, are the same size as the Fauxbonichi weeks. So you will be able to use your Fauxbonichi stickers in this layout, and I'm super excited to announce that, because frankly, I know you guys have those stickers up the wazoo. And if you're looking for more space with your Fauxbonichi style planning, this is a great kind of in-between where it's just a little bit bigger. It's really just wider. And it just makes for like a really nice layout. So I've been doing a lot of combinations of Fauxbonichi kits with TNs in this kind of setup. And if you scroll back through my Instagram feed, you'll see a lot of options that kind of feature that. So that is the stacked option. And then lastly, we get into the dated series of inserts. As I mentioned, the monthly size stays the same across all the inserts, but the layout is slightly changed. This has got the fun little flags for each day of the week. Really, really fun way of setting up your monthly. And then we get into the days of the week. So for this, rather than a dot grid, you get a graph box, and this is the blank column option here. Again, the month goes up into the date headers, and I just love the look of this. It feels very sleek, and also like very bujo-y. It's a fun kind of like Fojo look where it's clear that it's printed, but like, I don't know, if you told someone you inked it, would they really question you? Probably not. Probably not. This looks like something you could see in someone's bujo for sure. So here is the blank column option. I also have it in graph columns if you prefer to have your lines. I get that. I like lines too, so there is a graph option. There is also a blank full column option, as well as, you guessed it, a graph full column option. There is also I did do the horizontal layout in the doodle as well. So with this one, you get your days stacked on the 1 page, and then I do also have it in the full horizontal options. So there you have it, my friends. 19 new inserts. Holy bananas! It's so many, and I'm really just super pumped to get these onto the site. So on October 4th, that is this coming Friday, all of these layouts will be available in the shop. I will offer them in 9 different sizes, and I will list all of those in the comment, or not in the comments, but in the description for you as well. In addition to that, if you are looking at these and thinking, man, I would love to see one of those layouts in the monthly all-inclusive option, that is coming as well. Stay tuned. November 1st is when I'm going to drop all the monthly all-inclusive options as well as some custom slots. So if you're thinking, you know, this was good, but I just need a little tweak, I might be able to help you out with the custom slot option, and that will be coming in November as well. So stay tuned for that. Stay light, stay bright, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will keep an eye on that and answer wherever I can. Have a fantastic day, guys. I hope you love these.